Okay, so we got a question here from the 2022 Numeracy non-calculator paper. You usually see this in higher paper, okay? So this is quite a daunting looking 6-marker when you start, but when you break it down, it's not too bad. So we're just going to first of all look what the question is asking. It says, calculate the capacity of this modified enclosure as a percentage of the capacity of the original enclosure. So the modification was to introduce this grey box in here. That's not what I'm looking for. Where is it? The grey box in here is the modification. So they want us to find the volume before of the entire enclosure, then the volume afterwards, and then find out what the volume afterwards is as a percentage of what the original was. So the box inside is taking away from the volume as it's taking up space inside the enclosure. So we've got the measurements here for this inside cuboid. I'm just going to write those down really quick. So that's 4 times 3.5 times 0.5, I think it was. Come on. Pretty difficult, this, isn't it? Okay, I'm just going to write it down here. 4 times 3.5 times 0.5. And that is 4 times 3.5 times 0.5. No, I wrote that down wrong. 4 times 3.5 times 0.5. 7 meters. Now remember, we're using meters cubed here. We're working with volumes and not areas. So areas is one step low. So we're going to put 7 meters cubed. Now, first of all, we're going to work out the volume of the enclosure before the cuboid was introduced inside. So we're going to ignore the pyramid on top. First, we're going to work out this cuboid here. So that's 3 times 5 times 8 meters. So we're just going to also smack in the calculator. 3 times 5 times 8. It's 120 meters cubed. Very nice. And then now with the pyramid, there's a rule that isn't given in the formula booklet currently. So for the pyramid, we need an area, or a volume rule. It's 1/3 times the base area times the height. Like that. So for the base area, we've got the base area here, the 5 and the 8 we can use as the base area because it's corresponding to those. So we just do 5 times 8, which is 40. And then we've got the height, which is 1.5 here. So we're just going to times 40 by 1.5, which is 60, like that. And then we just need to times that by 1/3, which is the same as dividing by 3. So you could just treat this 60 as going on top of the 3. So 60 divided by 3. That's what that line means divided. So is 20 meters cubed. So then 120 plus 20 equals 140 meters cubed. That's the total enclosure space, okay? So we're going to go back up here. This cuboid is now been introduced inside, so this is taking away from the total volume inside of this enclosure. We need to take it away from 140 minus 7, that's 133. And then to find what it is as a percentage, we need to do 133 divided by 140. And there's actually your fraction for your percentage. Then what you want to do to make it a bit easier is times by 100. So we can do that now. 133 divided by, whoop, can I get rid of that? Yes, 140, 0.05, then times by 100, and we've got a percentage which is 95%. Okay, where are you gone? Yeah, 95%, and that's your answer. So that's actually not too bad of a 6-marker when you break it down. It just looks a lot worse than it is. The only thing you've got to really remember for that is this rule because it's not given to you. So that's the area of pyramid. So just write that down there. In horrible writing, nice. There you go. So that's everything for that question. Hope that helps.